We did it. We did it, everybody. We found our new head coach. It is a good one. It is Monty Williams, formerly of the Suns. We're going to talk about what this means for the Pistons, what this means for us going forward. We're going to take a dive back into Monty Williams' career a little bit, and we're going to break down the details. Now, the details. Let's go to those first. But can I just say, last night I made a video that I was going to post today, and I was just talking about how the Pistons were swinging for the fences. This is a great move. It shows that we know who our guy is, that we want to go get it. We've always talked about is Tom Gore's willing to open up the checkbook, open up his wallet, and say, I will pony up for whatever is needed, whatever is wanted, and whatever is best for this team. And he has unequivocally proven that, yes, he is now willing to do that, because the Pistons are making Monty Williams the highest paid coach in NBA history. All right. It is a historically lucrative deal. And in order to allow this to be broken, I wanted to go to the Free Press article that Amari Sankofa wrote, because he's the one that I saw this on first. So I wanted to give him the deal. At first, it said last night he had this, and it said north of 10 million annually. Now the ESPN reports come out that the deal is for 6 years, $78 million. Now, I'm no mathematician here, but that's about 13 million per year. Greg Popovich is the next highest paid coach at 11.5. Is Monty Williams the best coach in the NBA? I mean, he has won a coach of the year, so he's got that going for him. But I don't know if he's the best coach in the NBA. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter. So we look at head coaching values and we give him 13 million a year. It's historic, but guess what? It doesn't count against the salary cap. So who cares? Like, who cares how much he's getting paid? It does not matter. He is going to come in and he's going to be a great coach for us, period. All right. So let's look a little bit at his, how do I want to put this? Let's look a little bit at his coaching record and what he's done through the years. So I think many of us forget that Monty Williams actually was a player for a minute. He was a player beforehand, and played like 10 seasons or something like that in the NBA, which is fantastic. But let's look at his coaching career. Shortly after leaving the NBA, he became an assistant coach with Portland. That went well for him, enough so that he got a head coaching gig after 5 years of being an assistant coach with the New Orleans Hornets and then Pelicans. In that time, he ended up doing a really good job-ish. Like, they struggled, don't get me wrong. All right, good first season. They kind of went into rebuild mode, and then he built them back up to a 45-37 record. That's not bad. Like, that's not bad at all. And then in Phoenix is when he really started to go to work. That's when he really started to make things happen. Year one was the bubble year. Okay, year one was the bubble year where they played the final 8 games in the bubble. Phoenix went on that huge run. They learned how to win, and then set 51-21 the year after, and 64-18 NBA Coach of the Year in 2021, 2022. And then, we all know what happened last year. They just hit a ceiling. They hit a ceiling. They hit a wall. I think Monty Williams is a great coach. I think he is a phenomenal hire. And I think one of the biggest reasons that we like him, and then you can see the Coach of the Year voting. Twice he made the ballot in his early on years with the Pelicans, and then again 3 times actually, and then twice again in his years with the Suns. I want to look at a unique time right here. 2015, 2016. He's the associate head coach with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Monty Williams at this time was the associate head coach, and then he takes a break for a couple years. There's absolute tragedy in his home. We don't need to get into all of that, but it was a difficult season. He stepped away. He was with Troy Weaver. He stepped away for absolutely wonderful reasons. Not wonderful, but like if there's a reason to step away, this is why. And so he steps away from the game for a little bit. He comes back a couple years later as an assistant coach with the 76ers, and then immediately is back into the head coaching ranks in 19 and 20. This guy is a good player and a good coach is, I guess, even better. He was a decent player, but he's a good coach. If you want the guy, and this is what I'm saying, we wanted Charles Lee because we thought he would bring good X's and O's. We wanted Kevin Ollie for that former player, leader on the court, knows how to get it done without elite talent. We liked each of those qualities in those two guys. Monty Williams has them both. He also has head coaching experience. He has assistant coaching experience. He's been a coach in the league for going on 20 years now. I think it's around 16 with the off years and stuff like that. He has experience. He's done a good job. He knows what he's doing. And I am excited to see it. Excited to see what's going to happen for the Pistons. I could not be more pumped about this. This is a great move. This is the home run hire. This is the hire. If this roster can't win with Monty Williams in the next 4 or 5 years, this roster won't win. The problem will no longer be Dwayne Casey. It will no longer be a head coach. The problem would be Troy Weaver, period. But I believe the combination of Troy Weaver, even Dwayne Casey there, and Monty Williams now as the head coach is a combination that will be successful and will bring victories, playoffs, and possibly more to this Detroit Pistons franchise, and I can't wait to see it. Thanks so much for watching. Let us know your comments. Are you pumped about Monty Williams? And we'll see you on the next one.